back at the Hereford game on Tuesday night, do you think you were maybe a bit unlucky not to come away with 3 points, given how you played?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we worked the keeper a lot. I thought he made some very good saves. Hereford were a good side. They caused us problems up top, but it didn't work Pete anywhere near as much as sort of we worked their goalie. And obviously, as I mentioned after the game, their first goal was something that you won't see very often. And the second goal, obviously, Maka sort of dived in when Josh was in a good covering position, and potentially outside the box. So we can consider ourselves unlucky Tuesday, but not disappointed with the performance at all. In fact, pleased with a lot of it. I thought we could have kept possession and managed the game better once we took the lead first half, but that's something we've addressed, and hopefully we move on.
Yeah, and we've only lost one game in the league all season, but still second in the table. Do you expect it to be this tough at the top of the table?
Yeah, of course I did. I mean, I don't understand why anybody would think otherwise. Nobody walks these leagues. It's not even halfway through the season yet. We've got the busiest period of the season coming up, and it's all about keeping focus for every game. It's all about staying on it. And training out there was good. It was feisty. There was a few little rows going on, a few little discussions, and I don't mind that as long as it's all done in the right manner, because it shows the care. It shows that they're not settling for second best. They're trying to keep improving. So yours or Mickey's?
That's Mickey. So looking ahead to Kettering, a newly promoted side in the division, does that make them a bit of an enigma going into this game?
Well, yeah. I mean, luckily they're one of the sides I've been able to see personally. Usually we're playing the same day as the opposition are playing, but I managed to get to see them on Monday, so I've got a little bit more information in my head than I would have done of a newly promoted team. But people are completely different. They're a completely different side to Kings Lynn, newly promoted. Kings Lynn have obviously started the season like a house on fire. Kettering have started a little bit slower, but they're here for a reason. They're in this league for a reason, and as I saw the other night, they have got strengths as well. But we're here to sort of nullify them and exploit the weaknesses.
Yeah, and the bottom end of the table, but they're unbeaten in all competitions in 7. And a new manager as well. Do you think that makes them a bit better than the position suggests?
Well, I've said that a few times about a few teams. I've said that about Altrincham. But I think about regarding any team. We'll do enough about them, but it is about us. And I do believe that on our day, as we've proven this season, we can be a match, and we can overcome most teams. We've beat a lot of good sides around us already this season, and really the draws are the reason. The draws are the reason that we're not better off in the league than we are. But we have to beat everybody. We have to go out, and we have to have the mentality to try and overcome everybody. We can't. Nobody's going to do us any favours. We can't rely on anybody. It's up to us. We've got to go out every game and go to win. And that's a mentality I had on Tuesday. Even when we got back to drawing, we all went to try and win it, because a point is nowhere near. Well, it stands to reason. Sounds too obvious to say, but a point doesn't do us any good really at the moment. We need to be banging out as many 3 points as we can.
Yeah. And now, how have the lads trained this week? 2 long way journeys. Are we all fit and ready? Yeah.
Only a couple of doubts. Obviously, Dan's still not ready, as I mentioned to the press when I did it yesterday. The temptation of putting him back in too early has not paid off, a couple of times. So we want him to get. Luckily, we've got a good spell between Kettering and Darlington to get him a good sort of week to 10 days training in him, and that's what he needs. He desperately needs that. And once he's got through all of that, he'll be confident enough to put himself into games, and then we'll be confident enough in him to do that. But he needs them. He needs them. Good training sessions back to back before we put them back in.
Yeah, these long trips as well, mentioning the fans as well, is it pleasing as a manager to see so many come and make those trips with you up and down the country?
Yeah, they were great on Tuesday night. I wasn't, you never quite know a cold winter night on a Tuesday, but when you saw them pouring in again as we're warming up, absolutely hats off to them. They were fantastic, and we had a good report at the end, because I think they appreciated what we tried to do on Tuesday. We really tried to go for the game. and you know, God knows what time they got back, 3, 4 in the morning, and some of them will be turning out again at Kettering. So you know, we as a squad and as a club, you know, eternally grateful that they've been fantastic all season.